Imagine a world where a vaccine designed for one deadly disease could secretly arm your body to fight another. That's the tantalizing possibility emerging from recent research, suggesting that COVID-19 mRNA vaccines might hold the key to boosting cancer treatment effectiveness. But here's where it gets controversial. Could a vaccine developed for a virus actually revolutionize how we tackle cancer? Let's dive into the science and the surprises it's uncovering. At the European Society for Medical Oncology conference in Berlin, researchers unveiled findings that have the medical community buzzing. The study, still in its early stages, hints that cancer patients who received an mRNA COVID-19 vaccine shortly before starting immunotherapy lived significantly longer. This isn't just a minor uptick. We're talking about nearly double the survival time in some cases. But this is the part most people miss. Only about 20% of cancer patients typically respond to immunotherapy, a treatment that harnesses the body's immune system to fight cancer cells. Finding ways to improve this response has been a decades-long challenge, with limited success. Immunotherapy works by supercharging immune cells, particularly T cells, to target and destroy cancer. However, the immune system is a delicate balance. Too little stimulation, and it ignores the cancer. Too much, and it can harm the body. Here's where mRNA vaccines might hit the sweet spot. Stephanie Dugan, an associate professor of cancer immunology and virology at the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute, cautiously notes, there is a scientific logic to why this could work, but she also emphasizes the need for more research to confirm these early findings. The study analyzed over 1,000 patients with advanced non-small cell lung cancer who received immunotherapy between 2019 and 2023. Among them, 180 had received an mRNA COVID-19 vaccine within 100 days of starting treatment. The results were striking. The median survival for vaccinated patients was nearly 3 years, compared to just over 1.5 years for those unvaccinated. Similar trends were observed in patients with metastatic melanoma, where vaccinated individuals hadn't even reached their median survival point after more than 3 years of follow-up. But how does this work? Researchers believe the mRNA vaccines act like a beacon, alerting the immune system to tumors more effectively. In experiments with mice, the vaccines appeared to stimulate dendritic cells, a type of white blood cell that flags threats for T cells to attack. This could explain why vaccinated patients' immune systems seem better equipped to recognize and fight cancer cells. However, it's not a magic bullet. The presence of specific T cells capable of killing tumors still depends on individual biology. As Jeff Collar, a professor of RNA biology at Johns Hopkins Medicine, explains, it's just random chance whether you have those cells or you don't. But the vaccine might improve the odds by ensuring dendritic cells sound the alarm. This research builds on the growing promise of mRNA technology in cancer treatment. Scientists are already developing personalized mRNA cancer vaccines tailored to individual tumors, as well as vaccines targeting common cancer genes. Yet, this progress comes amid funding cuts for mRNA research, raising questions about the future of these innovations. It's confirmed in larger trials. The use of COVID-19 vaccines in cancer treatment could mark a new frontier in oncology. However, not everyone is convinced. Dugan warns that other factors, like the impact of COVID-19 infections on unvaccinated patients, could skew the results. History has shown that early studies sometimes fail to hold up in larger trials. Dr. Adam Grippen, who co-led the study, agrees that Phase 3 clinical trials are essential to validate these findings. His team is already preparing to launch such a trial, which could provide the definitive answers we need. So, here's the big question. Could a vaccine designed for a pandemic become a game-changer in the fight against cancer? And if so, what does this mean for the future of immunotherapy and vaccine research? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. This is a conversation that's just getting started.